Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you're well. We are back here in Poppyfields and we're going to be finishing off our cafe area today, which is coming along nicely. But I need to go back into our Komodo dragon habitat because stupidly I got so carried away with all the foliage I forgot to put enrichment items in. Now I'm sure you will have noticed this and probably left comments a few episodes ago, but I've been sort of batch recording the episodes recently, so yeah, I won't have seen your feedback. I will comment on it when it happens, but yeah, didn't get any feedback at the time. So let's come back now. I don't know what made me remember. I just suddenly thought, oh, I didn't do it. So there we go. Anyway, let's see what we can get in here. So I love these sacks. So let's get this somewhere, maybe over in the corner here. Let's make sure that's accessible. Lovely stuff. I think a restraint feeder would be good as well if I can squeeze one in. There's not a lot of room in this habitat, but I reckon I can squeeze it in over here. Wow, that really messed the floor up, didn't it? Let's see if I can just get some of these bits back to being visible again. There we go. Okay, and that is usable. Good, good, good. Okay. I don't know that we've got room for more rubbing pads, really, have we? What's in the house? Can I get a little something in here? Yeah, I could probably put a little food thing in here, couldn't I? Hang on, let's get rid of that. Yeah, let's just see. I'm pretty sure that'll be usable. Yep, lovely. I think I can give them a tennis ball. Sorry, a tennis ball. Blimey, you don't want to play tennis with that. A football. And let's have a look. Probably one of these markers. I think I could easily squeeze one of those in. I think that's all I need. I don't want to go over the top with this stuff. They're getting fed again. That's good. Where are they? They're roaming around. Let's just make sure everything is still usable. They can still go everywhere. They can. Good, good, good. Excellent. There we go. So that's just going back and correcting something that I messed up before. I really like this sort of viewing area here where you can't really see into well. A lot of habitats are actually like that in zoos because it's all about the animals. It's not about us looking at the animals. The animals have got to be happy and comfortable in their environment. So it's not about providing us with the best view. Sometimes you go to these zoos and you can spend a whole day walking around and barely see an animal, and that's fine. It's not great money-wise, you know, if you spent lots of money visiting somewhere, but it is all about the animals at the end of the day. And as long as they're happy, that's what matters. So I don't mind that it's slightly limited viewing. Obviously, when you're up in here, you get a slightly different view, and that's probably a better view. Anyway, let's move on. So one thing that I forgot to do here, so I'm going to do it in this back corner here. Like I've said, I'm trying to do more backstagey stuff, and I haven't actually put any sort of entrance for the staff to get into this building. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to change all of this, and I'm going to put an entrance in here. For the staff, so they can actually get in. So let's think. Let's put a door. Let's start with a door. That's always a good entrance, isn't it? These are the doors. This is the one. So let's just get that on there. Let's bring it out. I'm going to double it up, make it a slightly thicker looking door, just so that I don't have to get rid of this beam because I like the beam. Right, there's your door. You've still got a light as well, so I don't need to do anything with that. What could I put along here? How about a little planter? Let's go in here. I think we have got some long, thin planters. Yeah, something like that. Can I change colours? Yes, I can. But what colours? Let's go with a green and a brown. No. Let's go with a green there. and a brown there. Just thinking, what other colours do I use? I've not really used too much colouring on this. And then let's get a little row of plants put in. Nice and simple, like that. And do I need anything on the wall here? No, but I do need a staff sign, I think. I will use my usual one where I can sink it in. I really should remember what this is. That's a New World sign. So let's get it on here. Staff only. Let's get it to black and black. And let's see about sinking it in. There we go. Let's try and get it in the middle. Let's get it down a little bit. Excellent stuff. Really simple. I don't need more than that. But I just wanted to make sure there was a staff entrance on this building. That's just, you know, those are the little details that I'm trying to remember to do. Now, a couple of things I've thought of. Stuff like this. Tiny little detail, a little tap. I really like it. I'm just wondering if I might want one of these as well. Kind of here somewhere, you know, just these little details that they would use these for watering the plants, filling up a bit of water somewhere, stuff like that. I like this kind of thing. And of course most of this stuff is in the conservation pack. There was a lot of good stuff in this pack. Let's just see if there's anything else that's relevant. See, I love these little drain gutter things, stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic stuff. These are cool. I don't really think there's anywhere yet that's appropriate for one of these. I don't really think you need one just behind here, although it does kind of look cool actually, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't mind that actually. Yeah, do you know what? I do quite like that. See, that's what I want to do when I spot these things and remember them. I just go back and see if there's places that I can add them in. We've got like these crates and things. I don't. Do you know what? I'm gonna put one on here, and I'm gonna put something in it, like it's like someone's actually kind of using it. And just kind of left it outside the door for a couple of minutes while they take stuff inside. I like this little detail, you know, stuff like this. It's good fun. That is why we play the game, isn't it? I think that's all I need for now. I don't think there's anything else here. Ooh, trellis. There is some trellis in the game. That's good. See, that is cool. Ah, do you know what? I'm going to use this. I was just thinking of something I could use on here to make a little pattern. And this is it. This is superb. I've used this stuff before. It looks really nice. And you just create these little shapes. I will just lower the whole thing, but you get the idea. Something really simple like this. Just group them together. Let's just bring them down. It doesn't mean anything, doesn't do anything, it's just a cool little pattern on the wall. Excellent, there we go, so there's our little staff area. Right, so the other thing I wanted to do was to create some more detail inside here. Now, one thing that I've thought of, let's go for fencing, which seems a bit random, but bear with me. What I'm looking for here, I don't really know actually what I'm looking for, but something. Not quite that. Not quite that. We've got the picket fencing, and I think, yes, I can colour the picket fencing. Let's give this a go. Let's see how this looks. So what I was hoping for is something spiky that can hang down. At the top here. Just to create this little front, sort of almost like a drawbridge effect at the front here. No, just kind of like it, you know. Cool. Okay, so there's that, and then I don't know what else I need in here, but it needs something. It needs some more framing, I think. Let's come out of there. Let's go post. Let's see what we've got. So we've got some nice simple wooden beams. We've got more rustic stuff. We've got fence posts, metal fence post, decorated. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my god, that's huge. I have not seen these before. I can't say that word. Oceanian driftwood. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't really think that's suitable for here though. Don't think I need anything with that sort of pattern. What is that? Oh my word, look at that. North African lamppost. That's pretty groovy, isn't it? It's amazing when you look through this stuff, just what you can find that you haven't seen before. I'm not sure it really needs any of this stuff. I mean, that is, I suppose that would be the logical one to use. I'm just wondering whether, yeah, it probably needs to be sunk right in like that into the corner. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool. See, I don't need a lot. Now what I'm going to quickly do is just group these together, because then I can copy and paste them to the other ones. Is there anything else that I need to do in here? You know what I might do? I'm tempted to, I like the idea of a screen advertising, looking like a menu, you know. I think that's a sensible idea. So what do we got? That's too small. 4 meter, too big. Is it? I think it's probably this one, isn't it? And maybe if it's, yeah, probably angled a bit like that. Try and get that in the middle. And then what's, oh no, what's it going to have on here? What have we got? Is this, what is this one? A gulpy slush. Okay. We've got normal gulpy there. Have we got gulpy slush? No. And then it's just animals, is it? Okay, so we don't have a specific gulpy slush by the looks of it. Just the gulpy brand. Well, that's okay. Don't mind that. There you go. I think that's all I need to do, really. I'm not sure. I might do that bee patterning on these, some of these side panels. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's just come in here with the conservation pack again. I believe it was right down the bottom here. Yeah, I quite like these. Even, you know, they are. Oh, hang on, I'm not editing the group, am I? They are completely random, but I just kind of like the effect, you know. Let's do a slightly different pattern here. Let's go sideways, and then let's go diagonal, and then let's go. Ooh, have I got room to squeeze one up just about. I might just sink the whole thing down a little bit. And then let's go... Let's go that way. Right, let's just sink that whole thing down, and then let's just move this one up a bit. There we go. Again, you know, doesn't mean anything at all, but it just looks cool. So there we go. So that's what we're going to do. Oh man, come on. Oh, good. Yes, it's going to let me do it. Right, so we need to bring it this way. We need to snap it round that way. Move it across. Move it in. And just try. And it should be really easy to line this up now, because it's all the same dimensions everywhere. There we go. So let's do the same here. Okay, and that's just in the wall there. Obviously I need to change the branding, and I can do that in a second. There's something else I've just thought of doing actually as well, which could be interesting. Ooh, what has happened there? How has that got wonky? That was weird. Not sure what happened there. Maybe my eyes were wonky. Wouldn't surprise me. Getting old. There we go. Excellent. So let's just change these brands. So on here we need to have some Monsieur Fritz. Oh man, it's not going to let me do it, is it? Why does it only have the basic brands there? I do not understand why it's not got more brands on there. It's not got Fritz. Absolutely ridiculous. So I can't actually advertise the appropriate things on there. What did this one have? Cosmic Cow. Okay, so I can do Cosmic Cow. Okay, that didn't save it. That's annoying. Why did you not save it? Come on. Cosmic Cow. No, I don't want it as a JPEG. I want it moving. Okay, so I can do Cosmic Cow. What have we got in here? This is Chief Beef, which again I think was on there. So the only one I can't do is the Fritz, so that's fine. I'll just keep this one as a gulpy one, even though it's not appropriate. It's not a lot I can do about that. If they don't have it for me as an option, I can't force it. So yeah, the other thing I was just looking at was the ground here. We're still getting a bit of glitching, but actually I was considering just doing something with the ground, like something on the floor, but actually I may just do that. I may just do a little bit of manipulation just to get rid of that glitching, if I can. It's really tricky because inevitably if you move it in one place, you end up messing it up in another. I think it might have just been that one. Yes, there we go. Great. Okay, I am really happy with how that's looking now. I don't think we need to do any more detailing. I think that's all good. So we've got these little things to do. So what I was thinking of doing on here, I was hoping to find a nice planter that I can use on these corners. Something like that, I reckon, because I can, hang on, let's get rid of this snapping. It can be kind of, okay, yeah, I might just have to kind of double it up. Let's create something. So I'll plonk it down, and then I'm going to lift it so that it's taller. And then we are going to put in here something cool looking. Probably not like that. Definitely not like that. That's the one. That looks cool, doesn't it? Really simple, but I reckon we can make this look really good here. So I think what I need to do, I need to get it so it's roughly halfway into this wall, like so. Hang on, what's going on here? Do I need to move this? Got just a bit of graphical glitching going on, just wondering. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that, unless I raise it right up like that and make it a really big planter. And then I might just lift that as well. Yeah, then you've got that brown strip around it, but it kind of looks like it's on purpose. Okay, and then the same again here. Make sure it's spun around so it looks a little bit different. I don't want to take up too much of the path, so what I want to do here is bring it right into the wall, so that it's not really on the pathway, because I don't want it blocking that. Excellent. Same again here. Okay, that's looking good. And just a couple more here. I love this kind of thing. It's so simple, but it's so effective. Look at that. Just finishes off that area nicely, doesn't it? We've still got this little bed here, so I'll do something with that in a minute. But let's get our cafe area completely finished with some of these lovely metal picnic tables. Now we've got to be careful here because the pathway doesn't actually go right to the edge, unfortunately, but that's fine. There's plenty of room for people to be walking around. Just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit restricted here on where I can place these. I quite like them not being precise as well. They don't need to look perfectly symmetrical or anything. That's absolutely fine. Oh, wow, this is tight around here, but it's okay because there's plenty of room for people to walk both sides of them around here. Let's get an extra table there. I don't think, yeah, I don't mind having one there, but we're not going to do any here because that's where people are viewing the habitat. So this whole area here will be empty. Actually, if I come into here, I reckon we could do with a couple of nice parasols like that. Not too keen on the colour though, I might go a bit darker. There we go. So not on all of them, in fact not on that one. Let's go on that one. Purely because when you're walking in here, I just didn't want to block any of the view there. So let's just keep it like that. And then here I don't mind having a couple of these with them. And then maybe just one here. Let's just go with that one. Again, don't like symmetry, so you don't need to do the one in the middle or anything. And then here I'll go with maybe the two in the middle. Like so. And there we go. So it looks random, which I like. Fantastic. Right, so what do we want to do in this little bed here? I do feel like a nice palm so that it kind of matches the feel of this one. Let's get a palm in the corner and maybe a smaller one at this end. And then actually let's just see, there is no, it's a fern, isn't it? Let's just get in maybe just one or two of these around the base there, maybe one, oops, one there. Let's get a couple of these little ones in. We've got room for a big one. Yeah, don't mind that. And then I'm going to contrast that with something grassy, because I do like these big grasses. Not that, that's probably too big, but I am a fan of these. And then we've got the slightly different coloured one. Again, I just think that's probably just a bit too big. Let's just go with one of them. And then again, to contrast that, just a little bit of colour as well, just scattered through here. Not a lot, just a little bit. There we go, that looks nice. Just mixing things up a little bit here, just trying to get little splashes of different things in each border. Let's just get actually just up this end here. Just get a couple of those in at this end here as well. Lovely. I love the mix of the different foliages. It's very important in a flower bed to get a different mix of height and foliage and colour and flowers. You know, it's really nice. Obviously, some borders look good if it's all just one thing, but I like to try and mix it up. Excellent. So that's that, and we had this over here. Just this corner. I don't know what I'm doing behind here yet. This will probably all ultimately be sort of behind the scenes stuff. I'll tell you what I think I'll do here. I think I will use this along the back here, just to line behind this wall, because this is going to essentially just be a behind the scenes area, you know, sort of a backstage. Not a lot going on there. I'll have some bushes, some trees maybe, but ultimately you don't really need to see behind here. Let's bring that in behind the bush here. Let's just lower that down a little bit, and we'll just take that into that corner there. Don't want to join it up, that will look really silly if I do it down the hill. There's no need for that. Let's just come into here. So one thing I haven't really started doing yet is lighting. So that's something that I'll probably just have a look at in the next episode, I reckon. I'm just getting a little bit of greenery on there, and then I might just try and get a little bit of bushwork going on back here. Don't really need too much on this border, on this corner. Let's just try and get something with a slightly contrasting colour up here. Something like this. Looks nice. Just just a little wild corner there, a little bit overgrown, not a lot else going on. And then I will decide what is going to happen in here when I branch off down this way. But that's just that corner, just looking nice there. And there we go, there's our cafe, I think, done. For now, I mean, you know me, I'm bound to come back and do some more detailing of some sort. But I think for now, that's looking really nice. I think I'm almost ready to start letting a few people in the zoo. But I think I need at least one more habitat before I do that. Just trying to think, they've got food, they've got toilets, they've got one animal to look at. I need to do another animal, which is going to be our badger, which is going to be over here. But I do feel like I need to do the lighting, because I think so far, yeah, I've not really done anything out here yet, have I? I did the entrance, and I think that's all looking good. But yeah, I want to do a bit of lighting inside. So I'll do that in the next episode. We'll do a bit of lighting. and we will hopefully get started on our badger habitat, and I can kind of explain what my plans are for it. But that is going to do us for now. So let me know what you think. Do you like my cafe in the end? Do you like how I've done it? Obviously it was much better than the first attempt. Do you like my little backstage area here with the little details? And yeah, and the general sort of vibe of that area with the nice round surrounding as well. I think it looks really nice. But let me know what you think in the comments down below if you've got anything you want to say. If you've enjoyed yourself and you want to support the channel, please do hit the like button as well. And obviously subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. That would be fantastic. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. Do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.